I'm GFWilliams and welcome back to my garage and to the channel. Today I will be updating you about how my Exige build is going, and I want to show you a little bit more than that. So I'm also going to go see the tyres being mounted on to my HRE wheels, and I'm going to go see Lee from Autobarn Engineering, who has made the wing uprights, which is really cool. And then we're going to go to the body shop and do a few little tweaks. So let's start with the wheels. Good morning. So I am at ProTyre at their head office. Michelin kindly recommended them, and I wanted the most caring people to install the tyres, which are Cup 2 Connects, onto the new wheels. I wouldn't normally be that nervous with this kind of thing, and I'd just take it somewhere local, but they're Cup 2 Connect, so they have to get the sensors installed properly, which doesn't look that difficult if I'm honest, but I really don't want the wheels getting scratched. And these guys are recommended by Michelin head office, by Dan, who I will give a link to because he's been great. And they're going to basically take the most care possible and make sure my wheels are absolutely perfect. So I'm going to video a little bit of it, show how we're being more careful than you otherwise would, and yeah, cut to that. Cool seeing them mounted up. So got front wheels here, which are 215 wide tyres, and then on the rear we got 285, which I've got to say look really meaty. Nice bit of tyre sticking out. They're just really cool looking. We noted down the sensor number and I took pictures, so that's what the numbers written on them are. That's for the Track Connect kit. So I'm about to go and drive this lovely little Caterham 170 over to go see the car. I forgot to do any actual video, so I hope these photos do, but it's a great little thing, the 170R. Before we go to the body shop, let me take you to the machine shop where Leah's made the uprights. So I've just arrived at Autobarn Engineering. I will give you a link below. This is Lee, who basically runs it, and we have some awesome wing uprights, and I am so over the moon with these. So I'm going to show you inside the 3-axis CNC and basically talk a little bit about how they were made, because it wasn't as simple as, well, I had hoped. So this is a 3-axis CNC, and I just wanted to put in the mirror stalk because Lee has made these for me for a couple of years, and that's not actually a finished one, so Lee hand finishes them. It's quite challenging to make these on a 3-axis CNC, and so is the wing upright because it is so big. So Lee actually had to shift it in the machine. Have a look,
you've only got this. This machine's only got this amount of travel, which is 400 by 300, but this is
significantly bigger
by 450. So the problem was I couldn't cut it all in one go, which would be really easy, and then just locate it on the other side, which is normally difficult on its own, but because you've got that's doing 3 sections. As you can see, you've got this bit here is now there. There's one operation,
and then you move it
that bit
to cut in a different place.
Cut there, and then you've got cutting the 3D part out there.
And for those of you that don't know anything about CNC cutting, and I didn't really know this before I talked to Lee, basically, you have to clamp the part down so securely because there's so many forces going through the actual cutter, so there can't be any movement, otherwise you will get mistakes on the part. So yeah, it's quite a process.
I don't think there is on this one, but
I mean, you can see the finish is pretty good. This isn't going to be the final finish we go with, I think, but if you look in here, I actually really like the way you can see the texture of the metal. I think that's really cool.
If you look on there, where it weren't quite bolted down right, there's
a few marks
where the work was moving.
Yeah, so that shows it moving, if we can focus. But this bit's all in the boot anyway, yes. So we're not worried about that. And if we were, we would finish it by hand.
Yeah, I would. You can't really feel them, but you can see them.
Yeah.
So they will polish out quite easily.
So yeah, this is Lee. Thank you, Lee. We're very happy.
CAD set up on here, but it's not at the moment.
Yeah. So yeah, this is Lee's place, and it's pretty awesome.
You've got the manual machines the other side.
Yeah. So there you go. Where, if needed, things are finished, and I've actually given Lee my brakes as well. So that is next on the list. Sorry for giving you more. But yeah, cool. Right, let's go fit them on the car. When I got to the body shop, we got straight to cutting up the body of my car. Still a bit scary, if I'm honest. These slots are for the wing uprights, and as we decided to change the spec of the uprights to be 2mm thicker to give us some extra strength and just a little bit more in reserve, we had to make the slots larger. They fitted well. There'll be lots more prep after this point, so don't judge the gaps too hard, as they will be tidied up in the full pre-paint prep stages. I forgot to video with the wing attached, but here are some photos. I think you'll agree, it looks pretty ridiculous. A lot of people will say it's too big, but it's my own car, and I feel like I should just do what I want with it this time. Also, wait until you see the car finished before your full judgment. It's quite tedious prepping the car for paint at times. Here Ken is removing the rubber seals on the doors for the windows. We've got to take out all this stuff so that we can paint in all the little details. Onto a part I've been dreading, cutting the clam to install my carbon fibre louvres. We took a template on a friend of mine's 430 Cup to get the position correct, measured quite a few times, made some judgment calls, and then we drew on the car. So I'm going to have a go at cutting the louvre out myself. Ken's setting up the air tools, which are always fun. So yeah, I'm going to give it a go. Wish me luck. Yes, I should probably be wearing more PPE, but it was just a very quick cut and the blade was vibrating, not spinning, so I didn't feel it was a huge danger. I let Ken take over and do the more tricky areas where more detail is needed. For the really tight bits, Ken got the spinning sander thing, which made short work of it. So we're pretty close. There's a few little edges where we're just going to make them a bit bigger, and ultimately it'll be filled in anyway. So we're getting there. So there we go. Fits in nice. It'll have a layer of filler that does that little gap there. It'll all be flush. Ken's still got a lot of work to do. Sorry, Ken. But yeah, it's looking great. They fit really nicely. They fit the curve of the clam. And yeah, other side next, although I'm going to go home instead. And Ken's going to do that another day. So there we have it. The car is making progress. Thank you to everyone involved for getting us to this stage. It is not easy, and a lot of people have put in a lot of hard work. So please do go follow Ken, Lee, ProTyre, etc. Michelin. Thank you to everyone, because this just wouldn't happen without you guys. And I am now off to Saudi for 3 weeks for work, which I'm very excited about. Going to see the Formula 1 as well, which is awesome. And I'm hoping that when I get back, the car will look quite different. We will see, but thank you guys for watching. Please do like and subscribe. It does help. And I'll see you guys, well, when I get back.